Hello, everybody! We're back right where we left off. Welcome back to Ramsis Retro Longplays as we continue our look back at the Legend of Zelda second quest, the original on the NES, played on the Game Boy Advance because they released all the classics editions on the Game Boy Advance in 2004. So we're playing that version just because it's fun to play something different. Same game you all know and love, just on your nice Game Boy Advance here, portable size. It looks great, nice and colorful, interesting different sound effects, but the same game you know and love otherwise. So we are deep into it now. We just defeated level 3 in our last episode. So now we have to head to level 4, but we need more money because there are some money situations within level 4, and we'll get to that as we get there. But you do need to build up some money before you head into level 4 because they're going to, well, you'll have to see why we need money, but we need to build up money. But we also want to get the letter, because another thing we need is to get those potions. We're going to want to be able to heal, because the dungeons are going to get a lot harder. Level 3 was a joke. It was the letter L, very simple. It's like a one hallway, and that was it. No, we're not going to have that problem in the next level. It's going to be a gigantic level in the next one. So our cakewalk is about to end. Level 4 is where the game gets real. It's like, oh, you're having fun in the second quest? Good, good, good. Now let's show you what this really is, because they're going to start introducing the elements that make the second quest annoying. All right, so yes, this is going to be the episode where we see why everything has been building up to what's the big deal at second quest. Well, now we're going to find out. Once we get to level 4, we're going to find out. But first, we're going to get that letter, and we'll take a warp zone to a closer point to get it, and we'll show you where the letter in the second quest is found, and maybe we'll hopefully find some more money. It's a secret to everybody. There's not many left. We've used most of them so far, but I think there's one more in the area where we're heading to, and maybe even a heart we can get to. So we'll see. But that's all for this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what see, has something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on our main channel, Vespors Retro Reviews, where retro is alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. And let's just get right back to it. All right, let's see. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, let's get back to it. Here we go. All right. So what do we have to do? We have to work our way back to the warp point, which is to the left. All right. So let's get out of here. Let's avoid the pinheads here. Now we need money, so yeah, we do have to sort of nickel and dime here. We need whatever we can get. Well, forget it. We can't get it, so if we're not gonna get it. All right. There's the warp point. Let's go there. There's nothing here to worry about, alright. Take the warp zone. Oops, let's take the warp zone. There we go. Take any road you want. Alright, so let's just go in here. Is this the right one? I believe it is, actually. There we go. Now let's see. Is it the right one? Let me see. Yeah, it is actually. We got very lucky. Alright. What do we have to do? We have to now work our way up towards Death Mountain. That's the northern part of the map. So we're in the upper left quadrant here, and we have to do some more upper left quadrant. But if I remember, and my memory is a little fuzzy, but if I remember, there is some more money to be made. So let's go up here. Now let's walk past all this here. There we go. Alright, there's nothing here that we need. We already got the power bracelet here in an earlier episode. Alright. They're good. We have the blue ring now, so these things are not going to hurt as much as they used to. They still hurt, but not as much as they used to, right? And they're not going to give us anything either, I see. Well, that's not nice of them. Well, oh well. You can't win them all. Alright, so let's keep going. Alright, these are called Lionel, by the way. Yep. Alright, we got a heart. Hey, that wasn't fair. Alright. There we go. Alright, so now if I remember correctly, there should be a bomb spot here. So let's use the bomb spot. And I believe it's like sort of in this corner-ish here. Yes. I'm hoping it's money. Let's see. And it is. It's a secret to everybody. We definitely need that. And these are all 30s. I don't know if they have any hundreds or super bonuses in this one. I think most of them are 30s and 10s, if I remember. There should be one 100, but We might have already gotten it, or I might be misremembering. Either way, I'm more than happy with what we're getting here. Believe you me, I'm fine with this. Let's keep going. Let's see what's to the left. Alright, we got the blue line. There's lots of them. Getting the leg because it's so filled up right now. Oops. Uh-oh. Now this is the downside to the magical boomerang. It goes very far, as you can see, right? So let's avoid all this for now. Alright, unfortunately we can't avoid it. So we're gonna have to try to lure them towards us. Here we go. Shouldn't be too hard. Yep. Be careful. Alright, so far so good. Alright, we needed that. And we needed that too. Alright, good. So we're back in business a little bit. A little bit. Alright, so is there anything here? Not that I remember, so let's keep going. This is the end of the world here. We'll have to come back there eventually. Not yet, though. Alright, is there anything here? Yes, this is where we have to go. Down. There we go. Alright, let's look out. Very good. Whoa. Okay. Now, letter should be here. And it is. That's where the letter is. Show this to the old woman. So we got the letter. So now, if you equip the letter while you're in one of those potion shops, she'll appear. And I'm not sure what the letter says. I think it just says, please help Link, you know, etc., etc. I think that's pretty much all it said. But let's keep going. Alright, nothing here that I remember, right? Let's see. No, I don't think there's anything here. Alright, I was lucky. We definitely needed that, right, folks? Okay, now we have the falling rocks. That's not going to help us at all here. Nope. Get out of here. Okay, so I guess the line now will give a lot of hearts back, I've been noticing here, so that's pretty good. Alright, let's keep going to the right. Alright, so we got all the staffos here. Whoops. Okay. Use the boomerang, folks. Use the boomerang. There we go. Alright, so is there anything here, you're probably wondering? No, there is nothing here either. Yes, that is right. There's nothing here. We'll take it. Get out of here. Alright, fallen rocks. Look out. Alright, we didn't look out. Alright, let's get up the ladder. Alright, we got one Lionel. Alright, so we gotta clear out this out. That's alright, it was all worth it. Why? Because now we're gonna use the whistle, yes. There we go. And there we go, we found another heart container. Very important, you definitely want this heart container. Alright, so now we're up to 9. That'll definitely make a difference in our lives. Let's keep going. Alright, here we go. Now you're probably wondering, what do we do at Death Mountain? Well, the answer is nothing. Death Mountain is nothing in the second quest. Hard to believe, but true, yes. Death Mountain is useless in the second quest, yeah. But what's in here? Something very important. It is the potion shop. So let's use the letter here. There we go. And we're not going to buy it because I want to save my money, but this is now activated all the potion shops. So now we can get potions anywhere. That's great. Huzzah. Let's get out of here. And we're just going to use the whistle and get out of here. Let's teleport away. There we go. Alright, so we're back to the original level 2. Wherever it takes you to first quest location, not second quest location, which is weird, but I guess they couldn't fit everything on here to make it all work. That's fine. It doesn't matter. Alright, so we have to get back to where we're going for level 4 now. But we have to also build up some more money. Remember I mentioned that? We need money because there is going to be some expenses within the level 4 dungeon. So we'll walk there and figure it out. Get going. Alright. Very good. Alright, we don't need bombs, but thank you anyway. We definitely need the fairy, though. Alright, much better. Pretty good, huh? Alright, so what do we do? We're working our way all the way to level 4. It's a long way to go, so let's go. We need every dollar we can get. See, we can get, yeah, we did. Not that it mattered, because we didn't get anything for all our efforts, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. Let's keep going. That's good, yeah, we'll take that. Alright, it's random fairies, but we don't need any, but we do need the dollar, so thank you. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, so remember, level 4 is all the way on top, so we'll have to use the teleport point to get there, but for now, we're just, like, farming some money, because we do need that badly. Let's see, there's levers here, yes. Okay. We're back to level 1. And we'll kill Zoli. He does give money sometimes. No, he gave a heart this time. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. And we're not going to kill these things, but we are going to go back to the desert. Yep. Okay. Alright, so we're over 50. Now we need 150 before we head there. That's the amount of money we're going to need to take care of everything we have to take care of in level 4. So we need a little less than 100 now. But we got the first goal, which was 50. Which is important, by the way. And you'll see why. You'll see why. Alright, we don't need that. Alright, again, this rock is nothing in the second quest. It's just for show. Okay. See if we can get it. No. But yes, yes we did. Alright, so again, this rock is for show. It doesn't do anything. But what's not for show is $5 is right here. We're gonna bomb right here. All right, let's do it. There we go. Let's see what we did. We found another one. It's a secret to everybody. We definitely needed this. How much? 30. Like I said, I think most of them are 30. I thought there's 100. If there's 100, I'm sorry we missed it, but I'm pretty sure it's all 10s and 30s in the second quest. I don't think they hold your hand that much by giving the super bonus, but I'm pretty sure it's all 10s, 30s, and then there's all the door charges, and you gotta avoid those. Those are the ones you want to avoid, because those are the uh-oh, you just got robbed, because you broke someone's place. I think it's hilarious. You're trying to save the world, and they're worried about like 10 or 20 bucks to fix a bomb that you just made. And they never fix it either. You give them the money, but they never fix it. I don't know. Go figure. Alright, so let's get out of here. There we go. Let's get Zola again. Okay. Alright, so we're getting close. Remember, we need 150. That is the goal here. 150. So let's keep working our way up. Alright, I think we're back to where we started. Yep, we don't need this anymore, so let's keep going. But we'll get Zola, he sometimes leaves. Nope, not this time. Nice to have the shield, isn't it? Oops, I was saying no right. It's nice to have the shield, isn't it? Yep. Alright, so level 4 is over here. But we really can't go into it yet. So let's explore a little bit up here. I want to get a little more money. We don't have to be at exactly 150, but I would like to at least get a little closer. Alright. Tektites are usually good, but it's usually the blue Tektites, remember? Yeah, the red, the yellow, red, whatever they're called, are not as good. Okay. Keep going. Want to get over 100 if we can, because it will help us greatly, absolutely. Alright, good, they reformed here. Let's try the Tektites again. So far they've been, alright, that's good, 5. They've been not helping us too much, I have to be honest. Nope, still not helping us. Alright, let's keep going. Let's get back to the desert. Yep, levers are sometimes good. We got a buck, so we need 50 more to go, right? Ah, we missed it. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, what do we got here? More levers, right? Yes. And we lost our shooting sword, so now we gotta get closer to them. There we go. Alright, still nothing. Let's go to the left. Okay. Alright, the blue Tektites are usually better. Yep, and they are. So far, they're paying dividends. Very good. Alright, so 105. I'm going to get a little more, and then I think we'll head into where we have to go. Alright, so a little more. Not quite there yet. Alright, which way do we want to go? Nope, the fairy pond's above. We don't need that. Try to get Zola. Nope. Yep, we'll take that. Let's get Zola if we can. Okay. Now, is there something in this screen? Let's find out. I don't think I burned either of these bushes yet. So let's try and see what happens. Nope. Alright, we'll try burning the one above it. I don't think there's anything here, but we'll see. Nope. There definitely isn't. Alright, so nothing on this screen. So let's see, where else should we go? Alright, let's go. Go to the right. Alright, let's try burning on this screen. How about that? I didn't try that yet. Alright, we got something here. There we go, we found another one. Alright, we'll take it, we'll take it. Only 10, but that's okay. That's more than enough. We try burning here, maybe? Let's see. Nope. Try burning here? Nope. Try using a whistle? Yeah, why not? Nope. Alright, nothing here. Let's keep looking. But we're at 121 now, so that's actually pretty good. Alright, let's keep going. Alright, nothing here. Now here's the potion shop. If we need it, at least it's right here. But we don't need it. We're good. Unfortunately, we can't really afford to buy a potion right now, yeah. So we're not going to. Let's keep going. Alright, they reformed. Good. I'll try to get to 130. That's the goal here. Alright. I think we're gonna be there. Let's go. Alright, let's get the lever. Alright, Tektites have reformed. Very good. Okay. Okay, we got all the Octoroks back. Alright. Alright, I think we can head in there now. I think we're fine. Let's go into level 4 and see what trouble we got ourselves into, right? Oh. Alright, and as you remember, level 4 is right here. Now, the good news is if we ever want to leave, we can just go right up here to get to the fairy pond. So, the good thing on level 4 is there's a fairy pond, really 4 screens above it. That's how you get to it. Alright, let's head on in. We're going to do it level 4. That's right. We're going to start it at least. I don't know if we're going to have enough time to do all level 4, but we're going to start it. Alright? And here it is, level 4. Alright, so this is going to be much bigger, much harder. So we're going to try to get one item, and then we'll leave and recharge, and then we'll come back in to get the rest. Alright, so that'll be the goal for this one. Let's get one item, because there's 2 items found in this version of level 4. Alright, so we're going to get the one item, and then we will work our way out of here, and then we'll come back to do the next part. Alright, so that's what we'll do. That'll be our goal here. Let's go. Now, this is the new element I was telling you guys about. The red bubbles. Alright, be very careful. If the red bubbles hit you, you cannot use your sword. You need a blue bubble to get it back or to restore. Alright, very important. So we want to avoid the red bubbles. Let's do it. Get out of here. Whoa! See, that's what you have to do. And then you want the blue bubble. So the blue bubble can hit you all at once. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it's fine. That's good, right? I still can shoot my sword. So blue bubble's good, red bubble bad. Yes, yes. And there's actually nothing in here that we need to even worry about, so we went the wrong way. Let's keep going. Alright, so that is the whistle, that's right. Big Dogger, I believe it's called, right? Alright, it's 3 of them. Whoa. Now you know why it's good to have the blue ring, that's right. Alright, we did it. Let's get out of here. Alright. We got trapped there. The blue dark nuts are annoying. They always are, they always will be. Ow. Especially when they do that. Ow. Ow. There we go. We'll take the heart. Thank you. Ow. Okay. Alright, so we got the compass, which is good. That will show us where we have to go. So that is where the Triforce fragment is located. And you can see it's all the way on the east side. Yes, the east side. So far so good. But you know what I think we're going to do? I think we're going to exit out. Let's refill our health. We haven't gone that far yet, right? We're only a few screens in. And the boss won't reform. The Dig Dogger won't reform. So let's just go out, refill our energy, and come back in. How about that? Nice to have your own little fairy pond right here. How about that? We'll go up 4 times. There we go. Let's refill. Okay, let's head back in. Yeah, just like that. Alright, so what do we have to do? Let's see. Alright, let's go back the way we came now. Alright, everything's still destroyed here, so that's good. And this is where we got the compass before. We don't need to defeat any of these again. We already got what was in here, so we're done. Alright, we do need to light up the room, though. And you want to avoid, remember, avoid the reds. Yes, avoid the reds. Oh, we didn't avoid it, so we gotta get, yes, the blue will fix us. Alright. There we go. Alright, so let's, alright, avoid the red. Blue is fine, let's go. Alright, we made it. Alright, so it's Aquamentus again, alright. Alright, but he's not much of a threat now, is he? No. Alright, so let's see. We want to now go to the right, yeah. Alright, we got some more fun stuff to avoid here. Okay. Alright, we want to get the Pole's voice. That's what these things are called. Pole's voice. There, we got it. Alright, let's get out of here. Whoa, whoa. Alright, we got everything. Alright, so is there anything important in this room? You're probably wondering. Let's see. We're what? 1, 2, 3 above, and 1 across, right? So let's try walking up. I think this might work. Let's see. Yes, it did work. Alright. Let's see what we got. Ah! So this is why I needed the 100 bucks. Remember I told all you guys I need $100 before we go in there? Well, this is the reason. We need to get... That's right. Bomb upgrades! Yes. Now the thing is, we can't exit the way we came in. So it's a one-way... Yep, one-way transport. But that's okay. We got the bomb upgrade, so now we got 4 more bombs for 100 bucks, which I think is very affordable, if you ask me. So let's get out of here. By walking to the wall, that's right. And we're gonna defeat all these because we need a key. I'm hoping they leave a key behind. Well, we need another 50 bucks, so yeah, we do have to continue building up some money. Alright, we don't need that. And that does not. Alright, we're gonna use our last key. I have no choice. Let's do it. Alright, let's get the blues now. These are annoying, as I've told you before. But we have more bombs, so we are gonna use them. Let's take advantage of the fact that we have some bombs here. That was a good one. There we go. Get the heart, if we can. We did. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's good. if we can. And we did. Alright, that sort of worked out if we get out of this. Yes, and there's our key. Alright. That actually worked out quite well, folks. Quite well. Alright. So let's get out of here. I think we'll go south now, right? Yes. We're not going to continue further on. We're back to where we started. Let's just go. Yep. Very good. Again, we don't need any of that. Let's go. And we're going to call it a session. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I think we've run enough time. So we didn't get the item, but we got the bomb upgrades. But we'll get the item next time, I assure you. And then we will try to beat level 4. That'll be our mission next time. We're going to beat level 4 completely. And I think that will take a long time because we've only just scratched the surface. There's a long way to go. And we'll see what we can do. Now, if we do beat level 4, we'll try to get a potion. Because we definitely need a potion. And maybe we'll use the item that we get in here. One of the items, at least, to get something else. Alright, so that's what you have to look forward to next time here on Ramsis Retro Longplays as we do our complete playthrough of Legend of Zelda Second Quest on the Game Boy Advance, the Classics Edition of the remake of the NES game that everyone knows and loves. Oh, this is great. I'm enjoying it so much. Second Quest is definitely harder, but I think it's just as much fun. If you know and remember what to do, it's really a great challenge, but a much different version of Zelda, but the same at the same time, if you know what I mean. Alright? So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that bell if you like what you see, have something to say. Hopefully you guys do. Check us out on Vespors Retro Reviews, the channel we are spun off from, where Retro's alive and well and not going anywhere anytime soon. Hopefully we'll see you there as well. And next time, level 4, that's right, we are doing it. We're going to get all the items, we're going to beat it, we're going to get the Triforce, you better believe it. You don't want to miss an instant or a second of this. We'll see you all next time for the exciting continuation of Legend of Zelda Second Quest on the Game Boy Advance. See you all then. Goodbye, everybody!